Hello everyone, and welcome. Today I'm checking out a new survival game. It is currently on Steam. It is called Journey of Life. I know this game has been around for, I think it's been around for at least a year, kind of in the background. Not exactly sure when it launched on Steam, but I think it was relatively soon. And to me, right off the bat, this seems just to be kind of like the typical, just average kind of survival game. The thing that kind of drawed me to it was the fact that you can play it single player, create a game, load a game, that whole dynamic. But they've also put in multiplayer and then just co-op as well. So you can just play with you and your friend, you and your spouse, you and your you and your best buddy, whoever you choose to game with. You can create a world and kind of create a life for yourself within this game. I haven't really done too much research on it. I believe it's done by a small dev team. So I'm just going to kind of dig right in. I did play a tiny bit, so I kind of know the basic mechanics of the game. But I'm just going to dig right in and kind of see if I can explore the game and figure out what really sets this apart from other survival games besides having that co-op, save game, load game feature. So you don't see that in all the co-op games or all the survival games coming out nowadays. So let's go ahead, and I do have a game I could continue, but I'm just going to start off fresh from the beginning. So we'll just kind of go through this together. We'll just do new game. And one thing you'll notice right off the bat is there's no character customization. You can't choose male or female. It's just kind of like instantly you're in the game. So one of the things that I noticed right off the bat when I got into this game, besides the swirling question mark, which is pretty obvious, was in games like this, first-person games and survival games, I always like to look down. And the first thing I noticed is, look, there's my feet. Now, I don't know about other people's experience, but having your feet and your body in the game when you look down creates a whole nother of immersion for me. If I look down and I don't see my feet, I feel like I'm a floating camera the whole time I play the game. So props to them for sticking with keeping your feet and your legs and your hands in view there of the game. That's pretty sick. And then the other thing I quickly noticed is that I'm not sure if there's sound glitches, but a lot of times I can't hear my footsteps, especially when I'm looking up. It gets really quiet. The in-game sounds in the game seem a little strange. So I don't know if that's a bug or what's going on, but the volume doesn't seem to be very, very good. So this basically talks about the basics of crafting, how you craft, how you forage, just the whole technology tree, building, a lot of those things, which is basically up in this area. There's your inventory, your crafting, your abilities, and then your technology tree. So we're going to get kind of right into it off the bat. We do need a backpack. So we need to create rope, collect some sticks, and then collect some big leaves. The backpack is kind of essential first thing to get because you have 4 inventory slots, which is definitely brutal when it comes to trying to craft something. And so another trick that I noticed is that being in inventory mode, you can still look around and move, and then it instantly pops up what is nearby you. So you can walk around, and all these things that are popping up nearby are sticks and stones that you can pick up for crafting. All of them are needed in crafting in, I guess, one way or another. But I was hoping that I could probably find a stick. And I think being on the shore, we're just going to find mostly rocks. So let me go up in the bushes. Let's see if I can get myself a stick. We're just gonna run around. Okay, so these question marks are pretty much hints how to play the game. So this says certain plants contain fruits. That's a blueberry bush, but you do not see any blueberries on it currently. Oh, there's a boar. I better be careful. Okay, here's those big leaves. I need these for making backpacks. I think I need 4 of those. Looks like there's some sticks here on the ground. I need straight sticks. Those are not straight. Oh, here's 2. Okay, I need fiber now as well. I only need 2 of those, so I can put one of those down. The other thing that I thought was pretty cool is like you can pick things up, and then when you put them down, they're actually the item, and you can kind of set it where you want it, and then poof. So that's pretty neat. A lot of games in survival mode like that, you throw them down, they're just kind of they're just like a generic bag of goodies. This actually shows the leaf on the ground. So, okay, what is this? Okay, so boars are aggressive. Great source of meat. When they're near their piglets, though, they're extra super aggressive. Oh, and there's a bunny. Okay, I still need some straight sticks here. Oh, wait. I don't need the straight sticks. I need something to create fiber with. So what was the stuff that I got for fiber? I think it was just generic bushes. Let's check this out. Don't need that stuff. Okay, so that's your basic craftables are these ones here, like the fiber and then the rocks. And then I'm able to create a backpack. Which should increase my inventory space, which makes a big deal. Alright, so this is, I think, what's in my hands. This is what's in my inventory. So next thing I should probably do is I need a fire starter. So I need dry wood and a wood stick. And then I also need a hammer. So I need fiber again. Okay, so I'm gonna head back down to the beach. Collect some rocks. There's one right there. Okay, now I got my hammer. Okay, this looks like a good a place as any to set up camp, I guess. So let's just start building a base camp right here. Oh, I need one more straight stick. See, I need 6 rocks and one more straight stick. I've got to be careful of that pig. Okay, so that helps me create fighters. It's like a bow. What are they called? It's not a bow and arrow because you shoot things with. It's the maybe it's just called a bow. The thing you start a fire with. Okay, so that's built. So this is a crafting table which allows me to craft more things. Still got to finish my fireplace though. Salt water. I can drink it. I don't know if I want to drink the salt water. Okay, so I think I needed 6 rocks to make the fire plate. There's really good directional sound in this game, but for some reason it seems to act weird at times. Alright, so I got my fire going. I didn't realize those things were that big. Alright, so let's see here. What would be the next in line if I wanted to make all the stations? There doesn't seem to be any kind of like build order from what I understand. Let's see if we can figure out what kind of build order there is. So I can make these to do a stone wheel. It's kind of cool. So I'll keep those stone on the table because I'll probably need those stone. Oh, the translation on this is weird. Okay, so I believe with that primitive crafting table, I can make all these items here. These ones down here look a little more fancy. I don't know how that really makes any sense. These tables look exactly the same. They both say primitive workstation. Those are probably just bugs in the game. Okay, so ore crusher. I don't have any ore yet. What is this here? This is a clay ore. Oh no, this is a smelting furnace. I don't have clay yet. What is even that called? Why is it not even coming up? It's a description. Oh, it says used for making compost. Plant your preferred seeds. Collect water on rainy days. So I need clay for that. Looks like I should try to get clay first or make a potter's wheel. And I don't know how to make planks yet. I could probably make that, but it says I need a saw. That's kind of terrible to look at that crafting menu this way. I think there's a better way to look at it. There's metallurgy, farming, and then hunting. And looks like you cannot click on hunting. So I can cook food by dragging it near the fire. Alright, so let's try to get some clay. So I think I need to make a different type of tool. So I probably need to get... Oh look, there's a shovel. So I need a straight stick, a jagged rock, and a piece of fiber. Seems like fiber's used enough. I could just make a bunch like that. I don't think jagged rock was it. It was the other rock. There's a bunch of fiber on the ground. I don't think it was that rock either. There's another rock looking thing. I might have to go to the beach for that rock. Oh, it's right there. Okay, you can also like look down on the ground and like look at these for these items, but I find it tedious to do that when you can just look for items that are nearby through this menu. Makes it a little easier when you're foraging. Okay, so now where do I go get clay? I'm holding this shovel a little strange. Let's see here. I can't tell if the sun's going up or down. It looks like it's going across. That's weird. Great source of dry wood, fire starters, source of fiber and food. Airable cooking temperature 150. Gee, you gotta be picky about it. I can upgrade. Okay. I need 2 more straight sticks. I knew I was going to need that rock. Okay, looks like a better cooking surface. We'll see how hot this oven gets though, but let's see, it's getting dark. I should probably make an axe. And yeah, the sun is going down. I better figure out where my camp is. Here it is. Oh, it's getting like real hot. 150 degrees. Why is that getting like 3,000 degrees? 5,000? So I just put it there. It's 0% cooked. Okay. Temperature in that thing just does not make sense. Now it's going down. No, it's still going up. Oh, it's getting burnt. What's going on here? Now we know the fire's hot as shit. I'm inching it closer and closer to the fire. Oh, here we go. So it's only 15% burned. It's kind of an interesting concept that the heat has like, it's just not either on or off. There's actual temperature involved. I guess when you get it at the right spot, you don't have to stand here and watch it. Cooked, 15% burnt. That's it's giving me a little more food there in my belly. Okay, well, I guess get the cooking concept kind of down. Hey, what's up, Bradford? You stoke the fire goes back up in temp for a little bit. It's probably best to cook when it's like on coals. I'm mainly burning shit because I'm a little scared here. Alright, well, let's just mess around with my shovel. Let's figure this out. I got that burning. It's at full temp. I can probably find my way home. Let's go dig down here by the water. I'm sure this is going to be sand and not clay, but... Okay, this doesn't seem to be digging. What am I doing? You can either drop or I can cancel. This sure... This doesn't look like I'm digging. Almost looks like I'm trying to row the boat. This is kind of cool, though. I'm thirsty. Well, shit. I guess in an emergency, drink salt water. That's not true. In an emergency, don't drink any water at all. I'm dying. Alright, sharp rock and a straight stick. Just walk off into the woods. Can't see shit, but I'm just gonna feel on the ground. Look at all those feathers. Okay, yeah, I don't want to get too far. That's a jagged rock. I think I have to make the rock sharp. Let's run back to camp because I'm scared. Ah, it's the other sharpened one. Hopefully I'm not too lost. That was weird. Okay, I'm gonna come down here in the dark. Try to get some water. The coconut. It's definitely dark though. You can find the baby coconut. Water looks kind of weird at night. Ooh, I feel all wet. Okay, see my fireplace is still going. Should be up over this ridge. There it is. Look, even the fire's smaller when the temperature goes down. I don't really know what you can do in the middle of the night. Okay, so I got an axe now. I got food and water a little bit. What else do we got going on here? I really need to figure out where to get clay. Like how I'm going to make a saw. That's going to be interesting. But I know I can do this. I can't even see to build in the dark. Oh, look at that. Temperature drops really quick, though. I don't got any wood. Oh, shit. It's getting dark really quick. That was weird to put the sticks on top. There's a bunny. Oh, that's right, you gotta put them in order. You gotta put the straight sticks on first. So, potter's wheel and a... That's for smelting ore. It's not a kiln for... Place where you start to build a ship. Hey, what's up, Merc? Trying to make sense of this co-op survival single player game. Multiplayer. It's got some interesting mechanics. It's got a pretty nice day-night cycle. It gets really damn dark. It's got a really kind of strange cooking on a certain temperature so you don't burn your food. Yeah, it's kind of got that feel to it, but there's no like weird zombie guys or whatever those things were. So there is boars and there's wolves. Apparently the wolves come out at night and they hide during the day. There's no map. I'm not really sure what kind of island I'm on, but I'm next to the ocean. Wish I had a sense of direction. Let's see. I'm just gonna wander towards that thing, and then I'll wander away from it. I need to collect a bunch of these sticks. Probably just gonna run into something nasty here in the woods. You know, I wonder what... Can I just get sticks doing this? I don't even think it made more sticks. I think there was just sticks on the ground. Just hacking through the bushes. As soon as it gets light enough, I'll go try to search for clay. I made a torch, but I can't seem to remember how to, or figure out how to get it lit. Damn, I need a lot of sticks. have diarrhea, but I'm gonna eat all the use all. There we go. Use all the berries, get diarrhea, and die in the woods. And that's the end of the game. Oh, speaking of which, I think I can save game. Let's new slot it. Saved it up. Here. Dude, this is a crazy flower. I can harvest it. What does it give me? Oh, it can be used to make poison? I throw that on the ground. Alright, so what? Wait a minute. What did I need more now? I need more sticks. Oh, there's that pig. I gotta make a potter's wheel. Yeah, Albion's a pretty good game, man. I played it for like 2 years of beta testing. I still have my character. I've been tempted to go back and play, but the two things that kind of discourage me about Albion Online is there's no open world housing, and it's just a big giant Zerg mechanic, meaning that it is a 5 versus 5 territory for the control of the land or the fight, but you do have to Zerg to be able to get your men in position. And it just seems to be huge battles after huge battles, and they just kind of get a little chaotic and exhausting. But, I mean, the game's... Yeah, so there's a lot to do as a soloist, and you get to a certain spot, and then you realize you have to join the Zerg or else there's nothing left. And not to discourage you from playing. Play until you don't have fun anymore. But I got to that point where, I was kind of running my own clan. We weren't really interested in trying to be too competitive because it's really hard to dedicate your life around protecting territory unless you had a huge giant clan, and it takes a lot of organization, and I just was not into doing it. One potter's wheel. Donk. Dude, that thing's getting a little too close for my happiness. It's probably just gonna fuck with me. So I think the goal here is to kill it. I need some fiber. I don't think I needed that rocks. No, I didn't. Probably should get just a little bit more. Yeah, but there is a lot to do as a soloist or as a small groupist in that game, and they did a really well job. I really enjoyed my time playing, and I streamed it quite a bit at the very beginning. I did a lot of the alpha and beta test streaming as well. All right, so bow. Okay, so we need feathers and sharp rocks. So I think a jagged rock turns into a sharp rock. Yeah, I mean, I just had a map protector, and I think I got stream sniped once, but I don't really know. But I streamed it quite a bit, even in the red zones. I mean, I didn't really consider myself. I was probably one of the most popular, or one of the popular Albion online streamers, but I wouldn't consider myself to be popular enough to worry about being stream sniped. And if I did, nobody cared. Let's see, what am I looking after? I need those. I was walking through the woods and found so many damn feathers. Whenever I could find all those feathers again, because I need them for my arrows to kill this goddamn pig. Or the pig's gonna kill me. See, I thought I was walking towards... That was where I cut down all those. Oh wait, there's feather. Oh, feathers. Oh man, I need a high density rock to be able to craft those. Okay, so you gotta chip the high density rock against the other rock. Just 2 more feathers. I heard that snorter. There he is. I don't know if that pig is aggro, but he's gonna probably fuck with me one of these days. Oh wow, we need a high end density rock for each one you craft. Well, good thing you can use them off the ground. Alright, so I got 3 sharp rocks, some feathers, and some other action. Alright, I got 3 arrows. I think I should make more than that. Oh, tea. Never really did that. I guess I could have built myself more of a platform, but trying to get just the basics set up. Okay, I got my bow, I think, in my hands. Okay. Got something here. Let's see if I can kill this pig. Okay, I guess this is shooting him, and he's not doing anything. Okay, pig is not mad at me, and I'm shooting him with arrows. This arrow mechanic is really unfleshed out. Okay, took 4 arrows to kill him. Didn't even really feel like I was shooting a bow. That's cool, I got my arrows back. Okay, do I do axe this thing? Oh. Got some meat and some animal lard. Well, that wasn't really... I don't know, that was kind of a very basic combat experience. Hence, early access. Those rocks can go on top. Alright, Merc, catch you later, man. Damn, that took enough hits. Alright, so I think that the sun is probably almost setting again. I don't know. Probably not. I was going to see if I can go find some clay. Alright, so let's do the mad dash to the mountain and back. Because I don't know. I don't know what to say. And the sound's fairly decent in this game. The graphics are pretty decent. Environment's pretty nice. Seems to be a lot of missing elements. Oh, and that's pretty cool. What is that all about? There's some big birds. Pick all the red berries off the bush. Okay, that mountain was a little closer than I thought it was. Oh, wolf dens. You mean that hole right there? They come out of there at night? Okay. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I can get clay back in here? I should figure out how to light my torch. Oh, mushrooms. I like mushrooms. Oh, you can't pick those? Okay, so I do have a shovel. So let's equip this shovel and see if I can, like, gather something. I don't know. Let's see, what's this? Oh! Clay deposit. Yeah, I need more inventory space. Well, at least I found where clay is. Shoot, I should have built my fort right here. entrance to the cave. Hey, what's up, my Slaroni? Things are going well, man. Oh, that's pretty. Just checking out this early access survival game. Seems pretty interesting. I mean, the benefit of it is it's got co-op and you can save your game. It seems like there's still quite a bit of stuff that needs to be kind of flushed out with the game as well, though. And the bow combat seemed a little awkward. The shoveling seems a little strange. But those are all basic just animations. It's not really core gameplay. Let's see, I wonder if I got myself lost. Yeah, little birds. Like, the flora and fauna in this game is phenomenal. Gotta say that for sure. Alright, so I got some clay. What does that mean? So I can make a cup, a plate, a bowl. Okay, that's nice. That's not what I wanted to make, though. So this is what I'd like to make. Here. Smelting pot. No. That's not what I want. So if you look at the stations here and you get some water collector, it requires a clay funnel. None of those say clay funnel. Yeah, survival is pretty over the top. I would agree with you, my Slaroni. I started to call them chores online. And it's like when the game stops becoming fun and becomes pretty much like survival chores, the game, the game kind of stops becoming fun. And this game doesn't really do anything outside of the box that, is super, super encouraging to play. It is early access, that being the excuse that hopefully they have a lot of things planned. But just off the get-go, the only thing I really see going for the game is the ability to save your game and kind of be a single-player experience and or just a co-op experience with your friends. And I'm not seeing where to be able to create that funnel, so I think I'm at an impasse here. So I don't know how to create that funnel, so I can't create that station. So I can't get a basic water station up and going. I can get a grindstone going, I think, but why do I want a grindstone? Keeps my tools sharp. I need to figure out what the next step is. And it's probably to go collect ore and smelt the ore. But then what do I do with the ore once it's smelted? Maybe the grindstone. So I don't know, I'm kind of at that point, I've given this game a pretty good shot. It's about an hour and 15 minutes into the stream. I like where it's kind of going and the feel of the game. there is a lot of things that seem to be missing, like that boar's back kind of just respawned. Let's go see what happens when I walk up and say hi to him. So the flora and fauna is cool. Birds flying by, the sounds. Those are all seem like they're an actual part of the game, and they're all like directional. The lighting is pretty neat. The environment's pretty cool. Setting things down, picking things up, being able to see your feet. So I feel like there's a lot of really neat things in this game. And I hope it continues on its development. See, the combat is pretty... I hit it with my shovel. Oh, and I made it run away. Get it with my shovel. I'm gonna shovel you. Whoa. Alright, see what happens when I respawn. Okay, respawn on the beach. No inventory. So, I really don't know where the spawn point is. And man, it'd be hard to find your corpse. Oh, he's still pissed at me. See that? He's still mad, even though I respawned. They left me alone. He must have not saw me through the bushes. Alright, well, I'm probably going to end it here, guys. So I'm going to say, if you love survival games, you may want to back this game now. It's early access. For me, I think early access kind of ruined video games. And it's because games that I've been waiting for example, it's like Star Citizen, it's just been around for so long. And then one of my very first games I backed was Rust. It was one of my very first Kickstarters. The game's out. I don't even want to play it anymore. So, I don't know, this whole Kickstarter thing is kind of, I feel like it's kind of ruined the whole video game experience for me. I understand why they went the Kickstarter route, because investors were pushing developers to release games before they're ready. But going into this Kickstarter early access mode doesn't seem to be making any of a difference in the development of games and the type of games that are being produced. So, I mean, I really don't know what the solution is, but that's just kind of my opinion on Kickstarters and early access. There's a lot of stuff out there. A lot of it doesn't even make it to the table, so that's kind of unfortunate. But thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Thanks for chatting it up. As always, check links below the stream, help support the channel, and we will see you guys next time.